The dynamic day-night cycles look fantastic. Can we also expect some degree of dynamic weather? The day-night cycle in Infinite looks and sounds amazing. Is time of day going to affect how enemies respond to your presence or change types, groups, numbers of enemies depending on what time it is? Next question is actually going to be about wildlife. Wildlife was confirmed in the last Inside Infinite update. What kinds of wildlife can we expect to see? And will all the wildlife be friendly, or will there be some that are hostile to the player and to enemies? This one is there a plan to bring back dual-wielding in Halo Infinite? Will there be playable elites in Halo Infinite?
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
Will there be weapon upgrades in the campaign?
Even though
Our next question, you all mentioned being able to hold multiple pieces of equipment in campaign. They're referring to our latest Inside Infinite blog. Does this ability also appear in multiplayer, or is that strictly for campaign?
technology will save humanity in the war to come.
Is the game going to be open world or semi-open world?
I must remind myself.
I know that exploration is a major focus of Infinite, but what I'm curious about is biomes. What sort of environments, if any, can we expect on Zeta Halo aside from the Pacific Northwest inspired landscapes we've seen so far?
Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own.
I'm curious about how or if the hexagonal pillars have changed. I don't know if I missed them, but I didn't see them in any of the new screenshots.
Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
You touched on it some in the blog, but how will missions and other objectives be separated from each other in a more connected world? What is stopping me from grabbing a Banshee and flying it to an objective 3 missions ahead in the story? Next question is, with Zeta Halo being a major character, will there be ways to find story elements within the world beyond the Golden Path?
Armor cannot hope.
Is the ring in the skybox a fully rendered 3D model? If so, why did you decide to make it a 3D model instead of just painting a skybox? It looks beautiful, by the way. How will the day-night cycles work with cutscenes? Will they also be integrated into them, or will they always be in a predetermined time?
It all means nothing.
What techniques does the team implement to really bring out the scale of the world of Zeta Halo? Emphasis on certain elements, etc., etc. What's the design philosophy for the Banished in Halo Infinite? What colors, styles, and goals go into banishing a hallway, weapon, vehicle, or structure?
Until you step inside.
In Halo Infinite, will we be able to knock things off the edge of Zeta Halo? Asking for a friend. Our next question here, will all the events in the game be created in advance, like outposts and missions? Or will there be random encounters like unscripted patrols that will look for Chief?